Hey everybody, Brooks of Drag Times here. So I'm finally here at the Nürburgring. Flew into Frankfurt, met with my buddy Hayden. We drove the 570S. We drove the 570S out here. It took about 2 hours on the Autobahn. What an experience! You'll see some clips of that later on. But I'm here with Robert, who has graciously invited me out to do some fun stuff on the Nürburgring with the Ferrari Pista, which everyone wants numbers on, and he's also got a 720S that we're going to take out. So we've seen some kind of impromptu races here and there on YouTube, none of which I felt like were really representative. I do have my testing equipment, so we're going to be able to have same day testing with the Draggy out on the Nürburgring or maybe on the Autobahn. We'll figure that part out.
I think what we can do is after we have a little bit of fun on the Nürburgring, the Autobahn's just about 10 minutes away.
Okay.
So we'll just go do a blast up the Autobahn, put a timer in each car and see what they do.
There you go. So we'll go out on the Autobahn, bring out the Draggy, and we'll get full set of numbers for both cars, same day, same conditions. This Pista, how long have you had this?
I got it in December.
Okay.
So I've had it, now, going on 8 months?
8 months. Okay. And how do you feel like the two compare?
It's hard to say because, the seat of the pants is always very difficult.
Right.
And I feel like out of a turn, so that's obviously the world that I live in,
of course,
right?
Yeah.
Out of a turn, I feel like the Pista's got better traction.
Okay.
Your mind is kind of blown away with the grip that it can get out of a turn.
Gotcha.
But in a straight line, it's very difficult. Like I said, the Ferrari slips the clutch a little bit.
Yeah.
So in between gears, it slips the clutch, that kind of bangs your head.
So it's giving you a fake shifting transaction.
Exactly.
Okay, gotcha.
But then the gear ratios are shorter in the transmission in the Ferrari, so that also brings a little bit of mechanical acceleration, I guess, if you want to put it that way.
Gotcha.
So I think they're very close. And
I think they're close too, because I've definitely seen some races where it looked like one was doing better than the other, but nevertheless,
when you get to this performance, it's really hard to know just by seat of the pants. It's very difficult. So that's where you got.
And even if they're only one car apart, they're still both amazing cars. Not putting one down or another. Finally, a fast Ferrari though, really, because up until now everyone's kind of like McLaren's just been destroying everything. So I'm really excited to get a sense of what the pieces around the ring, as well as get the equipment in there and heading out of the Autobahns. Great. So we're gonna get rolling. Let's do it. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
No problem. I start catching him again.
Third gear? Okay.
sign from third. Catching a slipstream on it. It's not enough room.
Second gear, second. Okay. 1, 2. Oh, you're in first gear now?
Second.
Second gear? 1, 2, go. So second. Two, yeah. It's really low for two. Ready? Oh, no, wait. That's C. Yeah, no. You got a huge hit.
It's so hard to react.
Yeah.
The fingers.
I'll tell you when to go. You hit it, okay?
Yeah,
All right.
I won't watch then. You just
Okay,
tell
you
me.
watch, yeah, and you watch the gears. Ready? We're in third. Okay.
Three.
Wait. Pull up. 1, 3. Go.
Third, second.
We're in third gear. Second. You like second gear. That was a good one. Go. Nice.
What's it saying? Four. You're gonna have to count me because I can't see it.
Fourth, yeah. Okay, I'll tell you when to go. Go. on a spin. See if you can go 150 at least. All right, so there you go. You saw it. Wow, what an experience that was.
Pretty cool.
That was a lot of fun. As far as 720S versus Pista, it is super close, as you saw. I think the gearing's a little shorter on the Pista, so it might, and it has less boost lag.
When you get
it just
on
jumps.
it goes.
Yeah.
So you always get the jump in the Pista.
Yeah. So
Always.
every time the Pista jumps out, but every time the 720S reels it in, and in third gear was less of a jump.
Yep.
And the 720S pulled away, and then on the very, very top end, the bleeding stopped, and the Pista could have been crawling.
It felt
Yeah.
it felt like it. It felt like that when you would get over 300 kilometers an hour, so
Yeah.
in the 170s,
Right.
that you've got maybe 2.5 cars length distance
Yeah.
between the two, and it really did feel like the
Yeah.
Pista started slowly inching it back in.
Yep,
And
yep.
if you had enough road, I don't know if it would ever make up that 2.5 cars,
Yeah.
but I think it would at least
Yeah.
keep a steady distance, if not pull it back in.
Yeah, so top speed in the McLaren is in sixth gear, and you're saying top speed in the Pista is in
Seventh
seventh.
gear,
So that shortens up the gear ratio. So the second gear roll's a little tougher, I think, on the McLaren, but nevertheless, it is what it is. This car jumps out, the McLaren catches up, and then that's what happens. As for the numbers, we pulled the numbers, and I guess if you take out the instant jumper, the gearing, the McLaren was a little faster in the
Just a tad
60 to
faster.
130, and actually we went full half mile. Well, we went way faster than half mile, as you saw in the video. Actually hitting 200
204 in the Pista.
4 miles an hour on the
GPS.
Pista,
Yeah, on the
GPS
GPS.
verified. It was, I said, we're good, and he kept going.
He said we're good. There was still
I said we're good. You just kept going, so I kept hitting him. But what an experience. But nevertheless, the half mile came in at 166 and change for the Pista. I'll put the numbers up. And 169 for the 720S. So that clearly shows the 720's got a little edge on the top end. But as you saw, I mean, I don't think you can really pick any of these cars based on speed.
I don't think that anyone can say the 720 is faster or the Pista's faster.
Yeah.
It's basically you get that initial jump with the Pista, the McLaren brings it back, and the Pista brings
Yeah.
it back in on the top
Yep.
end. It's not really.
Nope.
There's nothing between them.
And of course, it's almost impossible to get an even start.
Yeah,
So
it
on
is.
top of that, it's just complicated. Not my normal kind of videos that you've seen, but this is what we had to deal with. And hey, everyone want to see it. We got Pista versus 720S, and it was a lot of fun.
It was cool.
Really, really
Yeah, it was
appreciate
really-
for
no, my
bringing out
pleasure.
these cars.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
And I had a blast on the ring, and I got to go back.
Yep.
It was really, really awesome.
It was good to see you.
Yeah, making some turns. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll see if I put up my performance in the GTS. He was scolding me pretty good. But honestly, I didn't know what turns were coming up.
I mean, that's
So-
the hard part about the Nürburgring.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many turns, so many directions, so many blind turns. At one point, I said, "You just have to trust."
Yeah,
me,
he
go
says,
straight
"Trust me, just go straight." I'm like, "Fuck!" I can't see anything, you know. But we went, and it was okay. But I got to tell you, you really don't understand what the capabilities of these cars until you've been a passenger with someone who really knows how to drive. And that car just is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, all the people.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just.
You see what it
Yeah.
does on the straight line on your channel all the time, and
Yeah.
then now you see what it does on the turns.
Yeah,
It's
like I have no
incredible.
idea where the limits are, and I feel like that car is going to fly off the road, and it just sticks every time. Really, really.
You even saw
impressive.
today when we were doing some high-speed runs and turns on the Autobahn.
Oh yeah.
You're like,
Yeah, no, I would have never done that. Yeah, I'd be like, corner stop. These guys like, corner, what are we doing this for an hour, taking this thing at 180 miles an hour or whatever fast we were going. But yeah, it was really awesome. So
I'm glad you
there you
did.
have it. Thanks for watching. Pista versus 720S, and maybe one day we'll get them out to an extra quarter mile, and we can, with both sticky tires and a good track, so you can get a more even start and all that kind of stuff. But I think it's a toss-up between which car.
It really is.
Yeah, both are
By the way,
incredible. Yep, perfect. All right, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
My pleasure, man.